Ric Flair tribute to fallen wrestler. WOOOOO will never be the same. A final bell, Ric Flair's tribute to a fallen brother. In the world of professional wrestling, rivalries define careers but friendships define lives. Beneath the bright lights, beneath the pain and spectacle, there exists a quiet, often unseen bond between those who step through the ropes night after night. When Ric Flair shared the words, "We battled, we laughed, we drew history in the ring. Rest easy, my friend. WOOOOO will never be the same." He wasn't just mourning the passing of a fellow wrestler. He was saying goodbye to a part of his own soul. Because the truth is, only a handful of people ever truly understand what it means to live that life. To give everything body, mind, and spirit for the roar of the crowd and the honor of telling a story in a squared circle. Flair and his friend did that together. Not once, not twice, but again and again over years, over decades. What they created wasn't just entertainment. It was history. It was legacy. We battled. The battles were real, even if the outcomes were predetermined. There were physical wars that left scars inside and out. The pain wasn't just from the slams and the falls, but from the grind. Being on the road for 300 days a year, missing birthdays, losing marriages, carrying injuries and performing anyway because fans had paid to see them. Flair battled many greats, but there are some who made those fights unforgettable. Because in those moments locking eyes across the ring, exchanging chops and holds, they weren't just wrestlers. They were artists, warriors, brothers. And when Ric Flair says we battled, it carries weight. It carries love. Because you don't share the ring with someone night after night unless there's respect, unless there's trust. We laughed. What fans don't see is the humanity. The laughter backstage after a botched spot. The pranks in the locker room. The road stories that no one would ever believe. Those moments, small and silly, become the glue that holds it all together. Flair and his friends shared that kind of laughter. The kind that comes after a brutal match, when the adrenaline fades and all that's left is two guys sitting in folding chairs, passing a bottle and a joke between them. That laughter now echoes in memory. A sound that once brought comfort, now brings tears. We drew history in the ring. They didn't just wrestle. They built moments that fans carried in their hearts for years. They headlined cards, sold out arenas, and turned matches into masterpieces. Their chemistry was lightning in a bottle. Together, they drew history with every lockup, every promo, every near fall. Their rivalry may have been scripted, but the passion was real. You can't fake that kind of energy. You can't fake legacy. Rest easy, my friend. There's a kind of heartbreak that only comes when someone who's been through the fire with you finally lays down their arms. Flair is grieving not just a friend, but a chapter of his own life. Someone who stood beside him through the highest highs and the lowest lows. And now, that chapter is closed. The final bell has rung. And there's a silence that not even a crowd of 20,000 can fill. Whoa will never be the same. Flair's signature battle cry, once filled with joy and triumph, now carries a crack in its voice. Because someone who helped give that cry meaning is gone. It's no longer just a symbol of victory. It's a whisper of remembrance. A salute to the ones who made it all matter. In every echo of that woo, in every fan's voice and every memory shared, his friend lives on. Because legends never truly die, they just tag out one last time. Rest easy, brother. The ring may be quiet, but your legacy roars forever.